We've got new Scream 7 footage to react to, plus a new trailer for Ready or Not 2, and some news on what we'll be releasing this weekend. All that and more here on the February 5th edition of Movie News Daily. Let's get into it. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome back into JC's Movies, where you can see all kind of movie and TV show talk with me, JC, especially within the superhero, comedy, and horror genres. So if those are up your alley, do me a favor, take a second out, hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. You'll get these videos directly into your feed as we discuss those three genres a lot. Plus, you can get updates on movie news every day of the week here, Monday through Friday. We're bringing you Movie News Daily here on the channel, as you are tuned in here to the February 5th edition of that show, as we have more Scream 7 footage to react to, as they put out a trailer specifically, focused on Sidney Prescott. We will react to that. We have a new Ready or Not 2 trailer, plus the release date. We've got information on what's coming up releasing in theaters this weekend. And of course, some other upcoming projects we want to discuss here as well that have some news tidbits to talk about here on the February 5th edition of Movie News Daily. So you'll get all that here on this episode. So no better time to subscribe than the present. That helps us out a ton. And you can also help us out while you're in here just by hitting that thumbs up button, giving this video a like. We'll help it out with that crazy YouTube algorithm, help this find more movie and TV show fans like you and me. With that bit of housekeeping out of the way, let's get ready to dive in. Let's react to some of this footage to lead things off as we get set to hit on our Movie News Daily show for February 5th. And let's lead off here with Scream 7, as we have from the official Scream Movies account on social media. They say, she's raising a daughter, I'm raising the stakes. Get Scream 7 tickets on February 9th, so we know when the tickets will go on sale. And of course, coming to theaters on February 27th, here is the Sidney Prescott featurette.
When I first heard about Scream 7, I was elated. I was really excited to be a part of the film again and to continue Sidney's journey.
Sidney Prescott has always been the heart and soul of Scream, and we get to see
I love
her
these
in a way
flashback
we haven't
clips they've
seen her
shown
before
all
as
these
a
different
mother.
featurettes.
Can you knock?
Ben, how you doing over there?
Hello.
She's created a family.
She already
has
knows.
children,
That was her
has
and
found
Billy.
Peace. And then, of course, chaos finds her.
Hello, Sidney. I've been planning this for a long time.
Sidney's been through hell and back. She's been attacked, and she's been pursued by a series of killers throughout her entire life. And how does that affect her mother and her child?
Me protecting her from this, I made her vulnerable to it.
And what would happen if Ghostface came knocking on her door today?
Your daughter is the same age you were when this all started.
If you hurt her,
That's sweet, man. Does anyone else get like Halloween H2O vibes from him saying your daughter was the same age as you are when this all started? Because if you guys remember Halloween H2O, that was like the big twist in there that Josh Hartnett's character was the same age as, Jamie Lee Curtis in the original Halloween. I don't know. That's just what it makes me think of personally. But also, as I watch that, I'm just wondering, is Neve Campbell a vampire? Does she age? Because she still looks exactly the same. It's pretty crazy there. But I love the flashback clips, as I said there while we were watching it. I think we get some good info there in that little featurette on Sidney Prescott. And I love the way that they've rolled this out with just kind of little featurettes, TV spots, without, dropping a second trailer. Here we are, a little bit less than 4 weeks from the time the movie comes out, and we haven't even necessarily gotten a second trailer. This is how it's done. Take notes, other movie releases. Don't give us too much. Don't give the plot away. Don't drop a million trailers. Do little cool featurettes like this, like Scream has. And from there, how about we hit on another sequel coming, this from Bloody Disgusting, as they've shared the new trailer for Ready or Not 2, which will be coming next month on March 20th. Let's take a look.
The game will begin
they're coming. They're coming. Oh my God.
in 5, 4, 3, 2. Do you have any questions?
Can I have a cigarette?
The heads of the council families will try
You're
to kill
leaving
you
back
and
in
your
an
sister.
awesome path.
Whoever does wins the high seat and controls everything.
Everything?
The world.
You're telling me you didn't know your fiance was in a devil cult? Listen, if you don't do exactly what I say, we are going to die.
So it begins.
Oh, man.
Thermal Chevrolet's perfect edition. Hey, Captain Newton.
Back for round 2, bitch!
Yeah.
Awesome. And that's one that when I heard they were releasing a sequel, I was like, does this movie really need a sequel? Still feel like it might not, but that trailer definitely, sold it for me. I'm in. I'll check it out. And just getting to see Samara Weaving be a badass yet again was awesome. You saw the smiler on my face there. So, waited to watch that one so I could react here with you guys on Movie News Daily, but pleasantly surprised. And I'm bought in now to something that I had questions about before. So bring on Ready or Not To on March 20th. From there, let's take a look at what's releasing this weekend. We have a few things in theaters, those being Solo Mio, which is a Kevin James vehicle here, a PG-rated film. We have The Strangers Chapter 3, which we've talked about in the past, kind of the culmination of this Strangers trilogy from Rennie Harlan, which I haven't watched any of to this point, but now that the trilogy is culminating, maybe I will go back and check it out now. Then we have an Alexander Skarsgård film in Pillion that gets a limited release. Also with a limited release this week is the Luc Besson Dracula film and another horror film that we've talked about in the past in Whistle. All of those releasing this weekend. And then from there, how about a couple of news updates on Mike Flanagan's Exorcist movie, which continues to have a phenomenal cast. We talked about Scarlett Johansson in the past, Diane Lane. Now, Chiwetel Ejiofor has joined the cast as well, as it is set to premiere March 12th, 2027. And filming will begin soon in New York. Of course, this originally from Deadline, sharing it from Screen Time here on social media. And that's not the only casting news for this movie. You thought the cast was impressive already. How about Lawrence Fishburne joining the cast for that Exorcist movie as well? So Scarlett Johansson, Diane Lane, Lawrence Fishburne, Chiwetel Ejiofor. What a cast, as the all-new film set to be released, as we said there, theatrically Friday, March 12th, 2027, as filming will begin soon here in New York City. And then lastly, we just have news on a couple of upcoming projects. This one from Bloody Disgusting talking about Insidious 6, as the plot for Insidious 6 has been revealed. They say a trio of stalkers infiltrate a quiet suburb and force a new family into the astral plane, where they uncover a terrifying truth. The further is bleeding into the real world. And this will come out on theaters in August 21st. And I like this angle, a little bit different take on it than before. I think if you're going to continue the Insidious franchise, you need to kind of come at it from a different angle like this, but we still get to get back into that astral plane, all those things that we love about the Insidious movies. So I'll check this one out here as Insidious 6 comes on August 21st. And then the other upcoming project I wanted to wrap up here with, this one comes from Culture Crave, and it's Pirates of the Caribbean. The reported details on the reboot here coming from Culture Crave, and apparently it will focus on Jack Sparrow's son, and likely Margot Robbie will be involved here as well. The project is a priority for the new Disney leadership, which just took over recently, with Christy Wilson Cairns, who wrote 1917, in talks to write the script for the Pirates of the Caribbean reboot. And that will put a bow on our February 5th edition of Movie News Daily. Appreciate you guys tuning into this one, and appreciate you guys following along here for movie news as we continue to bring it to you here every weekday, Monday through Friday. Be back for one more day this week, as we still have to bring you some news on Friday. But hopefully you guys are excited about some things releasing this week in theaters, some of the footage we've reacted to, some of the projects we've talked about. Anything that you have thoughts on there, I'd love to hear it. I love talking movies with you guys there in the comment section, and those interactions help us continue to grow the JC's Movies channel here on YouTube. Having said that, I appreciate you tuning into this one, and I will catch you on the next one.